up, you guys? It's your girl Dominique and I'm back with another video. So today I'm pretty much going to be talking about my second trimester update. I did say that I was going to take you guys along just to kind of update you guys on my pregnancy, because yeah, you guys have been asking me about it and have been pretty interested. So you know, I do want to say that I haven't been sharing it as it goes along, only because you know, it's a decision that me and my husband made. We decided that we wanted to keep this as intimate and private as possible, just because of the circumstances. If you don't know already, when I was 19 I was diagnosed with PCOS, so I was not sure if I could even have children on my own without any type of like assistance, fertility or something like that, and I'll speak more about that as well. But as of right now, that's pretty much the gist of it. And yeah, we just wanted it to be an intimate, private thing where we kind of celebrate together. But I also wanted to carry you guys along, because you know, you never know who you may inspire from this, who may be going through the same thing that you're going through. And so yeah, you guys will see more pregnancy stuff after the baby is actually born, and then I'll try to keep you guys, you know, keep you guys updated as far as that goes. But you know, it's our first child and that's just what we decided to do. So I appreciate you guys for asking the questions and, you know, being supportive also about our decision to be intimate and private. So without further ado, let's get into these second trimester update. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Okay, so if you guys watch my first trimester update video, then you know that first trimester tried to take me out. Okay, my first trimester was not easy at all. Sorry about the glare and everything like that, but yeah, this is what we doing. But anyways, yeah, so it was a lot for me to deal with, but thank God that the second trimester for me was way easier. I did still have some symptoms and different things, but it was definitely an easier situation for me, let's say, or easier trimester for me. My first trimester did get better after I bought some B6 vitamins, so that actually helped with like all of my nausea symptoms and those type of things that I have been feeling. But yeah, so also I do have, like I said, I do have my little timeline here in case you see me looking down. So your second trimester is going to be from month 4 to 6 months, which if we go by weeks, because doctors do go by weeks, that would be okay, so that would be week 13 through 26. My second trimester, I did have a few symptoms at first, but after maybe week 15, I think it was week 15, I kind of stopped having like those really horrible symptoms and kind of was just coasting through the pregnancy, if you will. Like I said, everything pretty much got way better for me. I was able to go out more I was able to do a lot of other things, as you can see in my vlog from February, which was in my second trimester. I was able to go out more, I was able to do more things, and I just felt I just kind of felt like I was getting back to myself, I guess, feeling like myself. So let's see, basically we stopped off at week 12 in my first trimester update. So as far as symptoms go, some of the symptoms that I had in week 13, or let's say week 13 and 14, I had just been kind of having the same symptoms. So I had just a little bit of fatigue. The fatigue that I had been feeling in my first trimester started to subside. So I wasn't feeling like super tired where I was literally sleeping all day, like 18 hours a day. I still had fatigue and I still was tired, but my energy was coming back. So I wasn't like sleeping all day like how it was before. I just pretty much was feeling really lazy and, you know, was trying to regain my strength and energy back, but you know, it was slowly coming. Week 13 is also when I had my first prenatal visit in the US. So I actually did get an ultrasound during that time. I also was able to take a test where I got to know the sex of the baby. So yes, I have known about the sex of the baby for a long time, but I have not, I didn't want to, or my husband and I decided that we weren't going to reveal that until after the baby is born, or till after the baby was born. So that's the decision that we made with that. Let's see, week 14, okay, that was still the beginning of my second trimester. That's when my appetite started coming back and I started feeling like really hungry again. Like I was just like, I need to eat and I want to eat everything. So yeah, I just wanted to eat everything at that point. Like I was just always feeling hungry, and like I said, my appetite was coming back. I still was taking the B6 vitamins at this point because I still was feeling some type of nausea a little bit, which my nausea lasted up until week 15. So, you know, just maybe one more month, basically month 4, I continued to have the nausea and morning sickness. But then like in my 5th and 6th month, all of that was gone. I even stopped taking the B6 vitamins and everything pretty much was good after that. So let's see, I started having nasal congestion really bad at night, so I had to start sleeping with a humidifier, which sometimes I sleep with a humidifier anyway because I've been sleeping in my mom's room, like just to have that motherly connection. I don't know, plus her bed is more comfortable. But yeah, so she sometimes sleep with a humidifier or oil diffuser on anyways, but we've been having to do that. I've been having to do that like every night because yeah, my nose would just be stopped up and it would just be so bad. I also had some mild cramping during this time. It wasn't like period cramps or anything like that, so it wasn't anything to be alarmed about. It was something that pretty much was normal according to my midwife. So yeah, I would just say it was just mild cramping. Is this the only thing that I could describe it as? It was probably because I started to feel my baby more during that time, maybe around week 15 or week 16. I had already been feeling the baby move ever since like week 11. You know, I couldn't feel necessarily like kicks or anything like that, but I could feel the baby just moving around in my belly. Like it just felt like a little fish or something like that. So yeah, that was pretty much it. The mild cramping was just like I said, I really think that it was just more so the baby moving. And then also I started feeling like my bones spread. I don't know if that's a good way to explain it, but it was just like I could feel my pelvis and my organs moving and shifting, and my bones like growing to get adjusted to the baby. So yeah, that definitely was one of those things that I had been going through. And then let's see, like I said, throughout the rest of my second trimester, it wasn't really I didn't really have too many other symptoms outside of the ones that I've already said, but they were kind of here and there. It wasn't like a constant thing. Like my nasal congestion, you know, started to subside maybe around month 5. Sorry about the glare, y'all. I might need to close this window. Hold on. Okay, so it did change the lighting, but that's because of the type of curtains that we have that gives off the color. But anyways, yeah, so another symptom that I had started having was constipation. Constipation was really bad at that point, but I started taking I might have mentioned this already in my first trimester, because I did have some of that in the first trimester too, but I started taking the Goli green vitamins. I was taking those, and what else was I taking? I think that's it. Yeah, I was taking the Goli vitamins, the green vitamins, and that was helping with my constipation a lot. It actually kept me pretty regular, like, because before that I was not regular at all. Another symptom that I started having was indigestion. That came around month 5, I would say. Month 6 even, it got worse. But yeah, indigestion was definitely one of those symptoms that I came into, and I had to start taking Tums for those. So yeah, like it was getting pretty bad. Oh, that was another thing that also helped me stay regular, the Tums, because of the indigestion. I don't know how it was working or what was happening with that, but it worked somehow. So yeah. I also started having nosebleeds. I would have nosebleeds kind of, not like very frequently, but every so often my nose would bleed, which again is a normal symptom. My midwife said it's pretty much just almost the same thing that causes the nasal congestion because of the dry air. So yeah, let's see what else. I stopped taking notes after week 14 because, like I said, my symptoms kind of stopped after that, so I didn't feel the need to keep up with the small things that were happening. Also, my intention was to record this video in my second trimester, but anyways, let's see. I also started working in my second trimester, I think. Yeah, my second trimester is when I started working. So that's when I started working at my Stitch Fix job. So I still kind of was taking naps here and there throughout the day, but not like how I was in my first trimester. Like, I would not have been able to work at all in my first trimester. Like, nah, it just wouldn't have been, it wouldn't have been a thing. So also in my second trimester, let's see what else. So also in my second trimester, more close to my third trimester, but maybe like month 6 or something like that, my feet started to swell. It wasn't like my ankles were swelling or anything like that, but my feet definitely would get swollen if I was on them too much. But it wasn't like super bad. Like, my feet would be good the next day. It was just if I walked on them too much or stood on them too much or something like that. I started having shortness of breath during that time as well. Like, as my stomach started getting bigger and baby started getting bigger, yeah, I just started having sorry y'all, I'm hungry. I just started having shortness of breath, which I just had to kind of take some time to, you know, take a deep breath, and it kind of would get better. It wasn't that bad. In my third trimester is when it got really bad. So let's see what else. I started having trouble sleeping at night, only because I couldn't get comfortable sometimes. Baby was getting bigger at that time, so it was kind of hard for me to find a position that was good enough for both of us. For some reason my baby liked to be on the left side of me, or of my belly, and in order to help with the digestion I needed to lay on my left side. So I would end up having to lay on my right side because my baby would be moving around, and you know, like I felt like she was telling me that, you know, she was uncomfortable. So I would lay on my right side, which didn't help with my indigestion at night, which also added to my trouble sleeping. So sometimes I would just have really bad indigestion. Other times I just would not be able to go to sleep. Yeah. That was one of the things I had to deal with. So that also added to any type of fatigue that I had during that time, or any, you know, frequent naps that I would have to take during that time. But like I said, I was more energized and able to do more things during my second trimester, so it wasn't that bad. Okay, so that's pretty much it for my symptoms, I believe. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. I did have my gender reveal during my second trimester, which I don't know if that video is gonna come out before or after this video, but either way I did vlog it, so yeah, you guys will get to see. Actually, now that I think about it, it's probably going to be before this video, so yeah, I will leave a link up at the top if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, so let's see. I think that's pretty much it as far as like my symptoms go for my second trimester. Like I said, it was way better for me in the second trimester than it was in the first trimester. So I got to feel my baby more, and you know, feeling the baby kick for the first time is just, I can't even explain it. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, it's just amazing. Oh, I know something else also too that kept me up at night was like going to the bathroom more frequently. So because my uterus was growing and baby was growing on my bladder, I had to, you know, I would start using the bathroom more frequently. I literally was going to the bathroom maybe like every hour and a half, every 2 hours at night, like waking up to go to the bathroom. So yeah, that was one of those things too. But yeah, you know, I've just been enjoying this journey, even with the slight discomfort, you know, that I've been having with some of these symptoms. And you know, every trimester is different, so it's just been an amazing experience. And I'm just I'm just going along with it, y'all. Like, I'm really just so excited. And yeah, so you guys have asked me, you know, what my symptoms were. I've also been getting questions about like maybe what to expect or things you could be getting during pregnancy, which I don't know if I'm at the point where I want to be telling people what to expect during pregnancy, or maybe I don't necessarily believe that I should be, because every pregnancy is different and every person is going to be different. But I did go ahead and share some items on my Amazon store that I was buying through each trimester, because I did get some questions about that, like what to buy. You know, some of my followers are pregnant now, so yeah, wondering what to buy and everything like that. So I'm gonna leave my Amazon store in the description bar. You can also find it at the top of my YouTube banner on my links. And then you can see some of the things that I got during my first trimester, during my second trimester, that made my life like 100% easier. Some of the things that I purchased in my second trimester, I got my first pair of maternity pants, because yeah, it was just getting to be too much for me. It was just uncomfortable, like right up under my belly. So I got my first pair of maternity pants. I also bought maternity underwear because they have it specially cut. I didn't get the ones that go over your belly, I got the underbelly ones. But yeah, they're specially cut to go under your belly and to fit underneath, which compared to my other ones that maybe I had to like push down under my belly and it didn't actually like fit under there. So you know, that was something else that I purchased during my second trimester. Like I said, I started using Tums during my second trimester. Let's see what else. Oh, I got a pregnancy ball during my second trimester, I believe. I don't know. I can't remember if it was my first trimester or second trimester. Okay, scratch that. No, it wasn't. That was in my third trimester. So yeah, those were some of the things that I had started buying during my second trimester. So if you want to see the full list, you can go ahead and go to my Amazon store. I'll leave a link below and you can check it out there. So that's pretty much it from my second trimester update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I'm trying to keep you guys informed and bring you guys along as much as possible, but you know, while still maintaining our privacy, while we just take the time to enjoy this pregnancy. You know, I'm pretty sure future pregnancies I'll be sharing more but this one was just so precious to us that that's something that we decided to do, is just to kind of be a little bit more private with that. So again, thank you guys for understanding, thank you guys for your support, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.